Because then you would have Persona 3 Reload, Persona 4, and whatever they're going to call it, right? That would just be Persona 4 Golden, pretty much. And then Persona 5 Royal, all in one thing, and would be on modern systems, too. And then you can go and do Persona 2. Like I said, I never finished this game. So I'm not, like, 100% sure. The only one I finished was P5. I got it through the beginning part of this game. So I kind of know what's going on. Yeah, it's great.
The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He may be asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential.
Oh, really? I think I've had people ask me if Persona 5 is a good starting point. That's where I started. I think it's a great starting point for Persona. But also now Reload's out. And you can play Golden, Persona 4 Golden on every damn system. So it's just like, just go play Persona. Now, Persona 1 and 2 is kind of harder to play. Because you kind of need a PS3 to play it. So it's not as accessible as 3, 4, and 5.
Though, come to think of it, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
Yeah, I can see that. I've also seen the consensus of people really liking Persona 2. But the problem with Persona 2, it just doesn't age well, like, at all. I remember I tried to play it on the PS3. I'm like, wow, this does not age well. It also doesn't have, like, the, it doesn't have the, what 3, 4, and 5 has is the social element to it. Yeah, I really hope that, obviously, it seems like they're more likely gonna remake P4. But I'm kind of hoping that they go back and remake Persona 2 and bring it to a modern system. But it does take a while, like, it would take a while to make Persona 2 because you're going from, like, a 16-bit game into this. Like, Persona 3 was in 4 is a little bit easier to do because the models are already there. And I know, so, like, in the cutscenes of Persona 2, like, there's obviously models. But you have to, like, put it all into, like, this type of stuff. And then add the social link to it. All the social elements to it. The classroom stuff. It would be a daunting task for Atlas to do. I'm really curious if it would pass P5. And the only reason why, like, in sales numbers, because this game is on every system. It's on PS5, it's on Xbox, it's on PC, it's on PS4. The only one that is not on is Switch. So, It might be able to pass it. We'll just have to see by sales numbers. Eventually, Atlas will say something about that. I like how there's just a cam burn. Is this where we meet Igor? Yep.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
In his Chloe's days.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
Document I sign at the dorm. Ah, okay.
From now on, you shall be welcome here as a guest in the Velvet Room. You were destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my assistance to do so. I only ask one thing in return.
Yeah,
Abide
I
by
agree
the
with that.
contract and assume full responsibility for the choices you make.
Is this a dream?
Precisely. You are fast asleep in the real world as we speak.
I know, their VTuber Sayu is, in this game too. If I remember right.
This visit of yours is merely a dream. However, you will come here of your own accord, sooner or later. Hold on to this.
Alpha key.
Until we meet again.
Feels like I had a strange dream. It's time to go to school. Yo, I'm so sleepy today. It's in times like these, the best course of action is to sleep during class. That adrenaline rush you get from dozing off right in front of the teacher can really spice up your dreams. I fell asleep one time ever in a classroom. But still, don't sleep in class.
You think so?
Well, you take studying pretty seriously, huh? But it takes a real courage to sleep in class, you know? Then again, since I'm listening to the lecture, I'm pretty much screwed later. Oh, but we have classic literature today. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nasty Old Ikota.
Now, moving on.
I've already, like, from the score, solid 9. Solid 9. Granted, I also just like Persona music. I'm Mr. Okada. I'll be your classic literature teacher. We'll be learning about good old Japan through some truly great stories. Exciting, right? Now, some people say classic lit. Oh, lit literature. It's a 10. Isn't relevant anymore. But oh, are they wrong? The students, the other teachers, they don't know what they're talking about. Nobody really understands it like they should. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? Stay awake.
Good.
Hey, are you listening to me? Let's wake up, shall we, children? Now open your textbooks. First on our syllabus is Ish Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. This is a very interesting story. You youngsters might even call it the bomb. No one says the bomb anymore. Even back in 2009, no one says the bomb anymore. I can tell you people are zoning out on me. Dot, 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 dot. I force myself to stay awake and listen to the lit. After school.
Sup? How's it going? Want to stop somewhere on the way home?
Where?
I don't know. Maybe grab a bite to eat?
I heard P3 reload takes 60 hours to beat. You'll be here for a while.
That's right. You're new around here. No worries. I'll show you. It's just around the corner from here. Let's go.
Well, okay, so if you think about it, I stream 81 hours a month. That's roughly around I stream, right? So if the game takes me about 60 to 70 hours, I'm going to probably complete it before Final Fantasy comes out. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Now, I am playing on hard. So, well, we'll see how that goes. I did mention, too, if it gets too difficult, I'll turn it down to normal. Because I want to enjoy my playthrough, not want to pull my hair out like I'm playing a Dark Souls game.
This is Polonium Mall.
Yeah, just add a few more hours.
Whenever I hang out with the guys from school, we end up coming here. There's a karaoke box, an arcade. Oh yeah, you can rent out CDs too.
Yeah, I remember renting out CDs.
And there's that club over there. Not that I've ever gone in myself. This place may not look like much, but I'm not complaining. Let's check out the CDs first. Oh, whoa, that's new. I gotta try this. Let me show you my mad crane game skills.
What I have a feeling, never mind, I was gonna... I think a lot of people are excited for next week.
Oh, come on, man. I am not leaving empty-handed. Dude, I'm gonna look from the side. Yeah, that's it.
Nope.
One more try. Just one more.
You're gonna blow all your money, Junpei. Hang out with Junpei for a while before heading back to the dorm. When are we gonna get something like ramen or something? Okay, never mind.
Welcome back.
You're pretty late. I don't mean to be overbearing, but please don't make this a regular occurrence. Well, in any case, you look quite tired. Why don't you go to bed early tonight? Yeah, I saw in the notification that he's just like, gonna try Persona 3. And I'm like, okay, everyone's playing this apparently. I'm like, well, the biggest issue about playing a new game as a small streamer is, yeah, you don't really get recognized. But I play what I want to play because I enjoy what I play. All one displays the map. I know. When it's displayed, you can open and tour the town directly. Okay. Let's talk to Takiba.
By the way,
I guess there was a dorm mother here once who cooked and stuff, but it's just us students now. Maybe that's why we have such a nice kitchen. Seems like a waste not to use it. Yeah, it does.
I think...
Yeah, I don't know, but I really be able to make good use of it though. And Kyojo Senpai doesn't do stuff like cooking, but I would feel kind of bad if no one ever used it.
Oh, right.
I got hair in my mouth for 27 days. Suicide Squad also came out today too. I hope that game does well. I really do. No one benefits from a bad game. Like, no one does. But I've heard some very questionable things about the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I must say, the moon looks quite stunning on the hazy spring night. Though, tempting as it may be to spend a night such as this gazing at the sky, I suggest you to head bed early and get some rest. Don't worry, there will be more full moons. Man, this is a nice kitchen. It's not a bad kitchen at all. Let's just go to bed. Someone who isn't deep into Persona. Question: how long was the developer process for P3 level? That is a good question, because like obviously Persona 5 blew up, right? And this was back 20. When did Persona 5 come out? It came out in 2019. When did Royal come out? That's whenever Royal came out in 2019. $2022. Right? Let's see here. Came out in 2017. Royal came out in 2019. So this is what I'm thinking. As a Persona fan, I think because they were full development, the Persona team was full development on P5 Royal. They probably started this in like 2020. And then we obviously know what happened in 2020. So they probably went full development in 2021. So yeah, 3 to 4 years. That's what I'm guessing. Because whenever you're remaking a game like this that already has pretty much everything in it, you know, obviously you're gonna add more to it. It's not that hard, right? Like, we've seen remakes do that. Indicating, you look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, it took them 4 years. Right? They would have to officially start from scratch Because the engine that they were using is so old. Now, like the assets and stuff like that, like the character models were already there. So that was an easy thing. All you had to do is, you know, make them taller and make them more like P5 per se. But yeah. Yeah. They pretty much started from scratch and completed in 4 years. But like I said, doing a remake, granted, Final Fantasy VII Remake was a long development cycle. But if you look from remake to rebirth, they reuse assets and stuff like that. Persona 3 had to redo all of this. Maybe I'll show some gameplay of Persona 3 FES. Because I heard they added new stuff to it. Yeah, like probably boxes whenever you smash them, stuff like that. So I feel exhausted, maybe it's because I haven't gotten used to living here. Just who was that old man from the dream I had last night? And what was the contract all about? Well, time to go into the dark hour again.
How is he?
Looks like he's a little worn out. He went to bed without changing out of his uniform. Other than that, nothing has changed since last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. This subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
Yeah, you kind of are.
Oh, don't look at it like that. The two of you are classmates, right? Consider it an opportunity to have someone your own age here. Besides, we need all the help we can get.
I guess that's true, but still.
Command room speaking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember I was trying to explain Persona 3 to some of my coworkers I work with. Persona 5 is a lot easier to digest, but whenever I mention the how they summon personas in this game, they're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah. I love the reaction that people get. It's like, what? How is that okay? And I'm like, it was like 2006. Well, they...
Akihiko, what's wrong?
You're not gonna believe it. This thing is huge.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Unfortunately, it's chasing after me right now. I'm almost back. Just letting you know in advance.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Yep.
Mr. Chairman, that's enough observation for now. We need to prepare for combat.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right.
I'm definitely getting
Get ready to
Sailor
be
Blade too.
surprised. It'll be here any second.
I'm gonna
This is no time to joke around.
have to split that game with Fallout, so we'll figure that one out.
Is it one of them, Sanada-kun?
Yeah, but not an ordinary one.
The trailer reminds me of Nier Automata, and I love Nier Automata to death. That's not good.
What was that? You've got to be kidding me.
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room.
Have you played Nier Replicant? The new one that came out?
Takeba, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
Pretty much the remake.
We'll stop it here. You're the one who led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm going to have you fight.
It's not like I asked it to follow me.
Yeah, Nier Replicant gets it gets really dark. It's not a happy-filled game at all. Maybe one day I'll play it on stream, but I remember that was my game of the I think that was my game of the year for 2019, 2021. Whenever it came out, that was probably my game of the year. Oh, it was second. Because I don't remember what games came out during that time.
What are you waiting for, Takeba? Go!
Okay.
Loud noise woke me up. I should check what's happening outside.
Sorry, but I'm coming in.
Okay.
There's no time to explain. We have to get out of here now.
What's going on?
Hurry! To the first floor. We'll leave through the back. Oh, wait. Take this just in case.
Got a short sword.
Okay, let's go. All right, we should be safe now.
I don't think they'll show endgame stuff, but
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There appears to be more than one enemy. The primary one's lurking somewhere nearby.
What? Oh, let's pull back. What are we gonna do? It's at the front door.
they'll probably show something with him, but I don't know the extent they would.
Let's go.
We have to get to safety. I guess upstairs? I'm sorry.
It's getting closer. I need to calm down. It's gonna be okay. Getting to safety is our priority now. Sorry.
I know this is sudden, but we're sleeping, I promise. I'll just explain later. Okay.
What was that?
I had to re-look at my stream.
Don't tell me it got inside. It's getting closer. Keep moving. Hurry. If we go out through here, then
Yeah, I think that's going to be. I haven't used it yet, but I'm gonna end up using it if I get in a really tight spot.
I've locked the door, so we should be safe for now. Huh? No way.
Oh, that's a lot of hands.
That's it. One of the monsters that attacked us. It's a shadow.
Second year. Damn. Yeah.
It's here.
Wait.
Yeah, I believe so.
Go on.
Persona.
I am thou, thou art I. From the sea of thy soul I come. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
Just as we thought.
I know, right? It's kind of a badass persona. I like Joker yelling at Persona. No, well, that was it. Where's... Oh, okay.
What on earth was that?
Is it over?
Yep. Nope.
No! Get away from me!
I need to protect her. Okay, they hit a lot harder than I thought. There you go. The monsters are gone. And faints.
Are you okay?
No.
Oh, come on. Can you hear me? Oh, say something.
Oh, we're going back to the Velvet Room. Yeah, it's a very groovy.
Good to see you again. You lost consciousness after awakening to your power. Ooh, I see that it was Orpheus who heeded your call. Very interesting. That was the power of persona, the manifestation of your psyche.
Persona.
A persona is a facet of your
So far,
personality
probably,
that surfaces as you
Junpei.
react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
A mask?
The power of a persona is the power of one's soul. And the soul is fueled by the depth of one's bonds. As you form these bonds by becoming involved with others, your own social links will gradually develop. The strength of these social links will foster the growth of your persona abilities. Please remember this. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
See ya. Yeah, I like Junpei a lot. God damn, that's a time skip. ... My head is getting clearer. I can feel someone's presence behind me.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Where am I?
Thank goodness you finally woke up. Oh, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong. He said you were just exhausted. Hey, I'm sorry I wasn't helpful at all back there. But wow, that power of yours was really something.
Near and Persona House. Right, that is true. Sadly, also, so I tried to play through Shin Megami Tensei 3, but I wanted to pull my hair out because of how hard it is. But I never played Drakengard. I'm hoping one of these days they like remaster the two games and put them out there or remake them somehow. It's what I want. Because trying to get those games is not even accessible unless you're going to emulate them. But yeah, also what I'm going to say is that Persona 2 Shin Megami, Persona is the more popular one. And then Nier Replicant and Nier Automata are more popular than Drakengard. Yeah, it suppressed it. I do think Shin Megami Tensei 5, I played like a couple hours of it. I think it's pretty good. I need to sit down and play it though. What were those things?
You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And that power you used, we call it persona. Don't worry, we'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you something.
Yes.
I can kinda relate. To you, I mean.
Question mark? What do you mean?
My dad died in an accident when I was little.
No, that's depressing.
And my mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, aren't you? To be honest, I already heard about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine too. This was a while ago, but there was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. At the time, he was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So I'm hoping if I stick around long enough, I'll find out more about it. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High. And why I was there when this happened to you. Not that I was much help. I kinda panicked. That was my first time facing them too. Sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I weren't such a coward.
It's not your fault.
Thanks. Sorry for telling you all this the minute you opened your eyes. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you're okay. They said you could leave once you regain consciousness, so I think you're free to go home. See you!
See ya.
Oh, welcome back!
The thing about Persona, though, that I understand why some people can't get into this game. I've been streaming it for almost 2 hours and I'm still in tutorials. It's like, holy shit. Can I get out of tutorials? Oh, welcome back. I gotta say, I'm so relieved now that you're out of the hospital. It's so bad, like... But I understand they're trying to build lore, they're trying to build, you know, the world up, they're trying to make sure you know everything before you do something. Persona 5 was the same way. But after, like, the first few hours, it opens up and you're just like, okay, do whatever you want to. It's like, okay, just remember what you need to do. That's the reason why I have to keep a list of things I have to do because I will not remember. Wake up, son. Kyojo Senpai says she'll be up late tonight. I guess he's processing some paperwork for you. Hey, try not to overdo it at school tomorrow, okay? So I've noticed I have not been able, I have not. I'm gonna test this out right now. Whenever I see cherry blossoms in the full bloom, it feels like springtime has finally arrived. And back to my room. I hate how you just said that, and now I'm looking at my V2 model. It is. God damn it. Technically, the middle part, if this was like longer, it would be covering my eyes. God damn it. I am the main. You know what? If I change my hair color to to the main characters, I'll just dress up as the main character. You know, fuck it, right? That's it. Oh, that's the desk. What about the TV? Can I? Think on. I'm a variant. This is this multi-universe stuff now. I'm just a variant of him. The only difference is that I have a beard, so. Yo, long time no see. What's up? Did you have an upset stomach or something? Dude, my room is that clean. Sadly. I need a vacuum tomorrow, though. And then it will definitely be that clean. Another thing I have to do tomorrow, too, is reorganize my game shelf. I buy too many video games. I have a problem. Anyway, I got something to tell you. What happened? Actually. Oh, wait. I'm not supposed to spill. Sorry, man. Forgot you heard anything. Ha 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 ha.
Jeez.
Excuse me. If I stream tomorrow, normally I don't stream Saturdays, but I might end up streaming because my work randomly gave me Sunday off. So I'm like, fuck it. Let's just stream. Let's just continue streaming. But I gotta spend time with family first. My family is, I always spend time with family on Saturdays. So that's more my priority over Persona. Sheesh, someone's full of energy today. Can I could hear you from all the way over there. Huh? You two didn't come to school together, even though you're in the same dorm?
Are you stupid or something?
I've heard enough about that. Anyway, Yuki-kun, are you feeling better? Sorry to hit you with this so soon after you recovered, but the chairman wants to talk to you today. Head to the dorm after school and come up to the 4th floor. Don't forget, okay? Hold on. Why are you being called out by the chairman? What the heck did you do?
It's not like
It's
that.
nothing serious. Come on. We're going to be late if we stand here and around. Oh my god. If my brain can fucking work. Holy shit. Come on. We're going to be late if we just stand around here talking. There's so much reading in this game too. My brain sometimes just like, hold on.
Can we call it a day?
That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. Well, you're not wrong. Well, that's a wrap up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of these lessons about fossils. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not exciting enough until then. But it's what I'm paid to do, so here we are. It's not easy being an adult. Next is Jomon period. When do the samurais get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Yuki-kun? I can imagine P3 Reload has a lot of chill moments. But Rebirth will have to hit, yeah. Well, if you ever played a Persona game, there is there is chill moments, but there's points that it will just go. But yeah, I do think I do think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is gonna be like a hit after a hit. But also it's gonna have chill moments too because of the open world. The places where people dump their waste is the Jomon period. What are they called nowadays? The places where people dump their waste in the Jomon period, what are they called nowadays? I don't know. I don't know much. I'm not good at Japanese history. Okay, hold on. Time to look up some information about the Jomon period. Yeah, this is an actual school question. Middens. That's right, they're called maidens. I don't know why I said middens. Maidens. The word of Scandinavian origin that means a dung hill. That didn't work. Still not interested in this at all. I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so dull. Like a katana. I answered correctly. Everyone in the class looking at me with respect. I don't think that's how school works, but you know. I literally had to look up. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is the tomb? Ah, okay.
Hey. Wanna walk home together?
Sure.
We live in the same dorm.
Next question: how much anime have you watched? It's not enough. You install if you must install the game. You should never see my my anime list on how much anime I've watched.
What if you pass out again on the way home?
I'll be fine.
I feel responsible for that, you know? Let me make it up to you. Come on, let's go. Home safe.
Man, if there was a class based on anime, that would be the class I get an A+ in. Same thing with video games. I would ace both of those classes in it, like the entire time.
I'm glad you're feeling okay now. Well, I guess I'll head up first. Like I said this morning, meet me on the 4th floor. The chairman should be waiting for us.
Oh my god, in 1 week? Oh. Twilight Fragment. I haven't seen anything like this before. I should hold on to it for now. Third floor, fourth floor.
Oh,
I don't know if I would have to practice before I do that. There you are.
hey,
Come on, they're waiting for you inside.
Ah, there you are. Looks like you've recovered. I'm glad to see that. There are some things I need to discuss with you. That's why I asked you to see me so soon after your discharge from the hospital. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned his name before, but this is Sanada-kun.
Hello.
Hey there.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me.
That's a reasonable reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you first arrived here? You had to have noticed the signs.
Yeah, and there was coffins whenever I was heading here.
Streetlights going out, things that stopped working, the inexplicable appearance of coffins. With so many things amiss, didn't it feel like you'd stepped into a different time?
Also, apparently everyone says this is everyone's waifu is right here. Everyone's waifu.
That's the Dark Hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
Between?
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It will happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw them. Those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the Dark Hour, and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins. It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like this? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well in any case. I'll get to the point. We are the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru Kirijo-kun is the leader, and I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
Apathy syndrome. I'm sure you've heard of it. We sometimes refer to those who suffer from this as the lost.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
How do you fight them?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the Dark Hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight shadows. That's known as persona, the power you called upon the other night. Shadows can only be defeated by persona users. That means you are the only ones who stand a chance against them.
You know what? Don't give Square Enix an idea. I would love it. I will play the shit out of it.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright.
I was afraid you'd say no. I'm glad to hear you're on board.
Well, if I say no, I can't, you know, continue the game, right?
Thank you so much. Truly. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay in the room you have now? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. But wasn't that...
Like Sora, Riku, Kairi, Ventus, Roxas, Terra, Aqua, Axel, etc. There's so many goddamn characters. All in a high school they could. If they were gonna do that, they can't put they won't be able to put Disney characters in it, so they would just have to stick to Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. Yen and Sid as, you know what, I could see Sid as a teacher.
Oh, never mind.
You join Seas to fight the shadows. I hear a voice ringing inside my head.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond.
Oh, well, it was going, wait. Thou shalt have I blessing thou when thou course choose it to create a persona of the full arcana. That was my fault. I thought that was it. The fool. My inner strength growing. I recall what Igor said about the power of social links.
Well, that's all for today. I'll follow up with you regarding our club activities later on.
Certain terms have been displayed before in messages, along with their description can be viewed by opening the menu by triangle, going to system and selecting dictionary.
I apologize for gathering you all here on your precious day off.
Add a dictionary to it. Thank you so much about that.
Tomorrow is Sunday, so take some time to relax. Well then, shall we end this meeting?
Oh my god, this guy. Oh, his puns. I make as bad as puns too, but god damn, these hurt.
You know, because it's the weekend?
Everyone looked at him like, I'm gonna smack you in the back of the head. Like, goddamn, that is horrible.
Shall we end? Shall we end?
Oh my god, stop. Hurting my own soul. Oh my god.
Hi, how have you been?
Oh god, it's the mysterious boy again. And you are.
We've met before.
I know.
Soon, the end will come.
Well, jeez Louise, okay.
I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end?
It's the end of everything.
What is the end of it? Okay.
But to be honest, I don't really know much about it.
Okay.
More importantly, it looks like you've awakened to your power. And what an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It might even prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'm always watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then, see you later.
Hey, you in there?
Fucking. Oh. Until nighttime.
If you are, could you come downstairs? Sonata Senpai's calling for us. Okay, he's here. So what's this about?
Thanks for coming. There's someone I want to introduce.
Why is everyone in so fancy clothing?
Hey, hurry up.
Just a sec. God, this thing's freaking heavy.
What? Junpei? Why are you here? Don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here from now on.
What's up?
He's staying here? Are you sure there wasn't some mistake?
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help out.
Really? You have the potential?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. Whew. But he said that's, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Do you guys know that?
Didn't happen to me.
Hey, what's with the tough guy act? You should know about it, since you're a Persona user and all. But man, I still can't believe it. I had no idea you guys had this stuff going on, too. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Wouldn't really want to be doing this on my own. But you gotta be stoked too, right? Having me join?
What? I guess.
Well, enough of the introductions. Now that our forces have increased, I think we're about ready.
Ooh, we gotta go do something? Sweetness! I'm getting pumped!
With this many people, we could start checking out that tower.
Oh, you mean Tartarus.
Tartar sauce? What?
Tartar sauce. Oh my god.
It's a place that holds the key to understanding the Dark Hour. Or so we think.
The key.
The chairman will give us more details tomorrow night, so be ready.
And now we're back in school.
What's up?
Yo, you ready to kick some ass? I'm so glad I was invited to join